Hey guys, this is the code chest and today we are going to discuss about hierarchical inheritance. So what exactly is hierarchical inheritance? What does it do? What happens in it? A single class has various child classes in hierarchical inheritance. That means various classes inherit the properties of a single parent class. So here there is one parent class and subclasses may be more than one. Alright, so let us directly go to the explanation of this thing. So here is the superclass and we have three subclasses inheriting the properties of superclass. Every class in this slide has their own object. So let us put it this way. Let the superclass be dad and subclass 2, subclass 3, let them be the three kids of dad. Alright, so here they are, dad and kid 1, kid 2 and kid 3. So we all know that every class has its own object, alright? So let us say dad has a car. So when dad has a car, we know that everyone can access it, right? So when kid 1 inherits data from dad, it goes there. And when kid 2 inherits data from dad, kid 2 can access it. And when kid 3 inherits, kid 3 can also access car. So let us put this in a program, and before that remember that kid 1 not only have a car, he may have also his own objects, but he can also inherit objects of dad. So if dad has something more than car, if dad has his own house, even the kids have access to it. So here is my Java source file and I'm going to write package, as you all know, examples, and the first class will be the parent, and I'm going to give a method to each and every class which is involved in this inheritance so that we may know which class is executing. So parent method, let me put it like this, and let the parent say or dot print ln I own a car. And in the same way the children may also have their own stuff, right? So coming to the kid 1, we have, alright, we may put a method for him. And he says, let me just copy this thing so that I don't have to write it again and again. For now, I own a bike. Why not? Now, let the third child, we are in the second child, right? Yeah. I'm sorry. First, let me write it. So class kid 2, we have kid 2 method, and he says I own a bicycle. Okay. And the class kid 3, he says, let me directly copy this thing. Yep. And the kid 3 says, I own a game console. Why not? So I told you that 3 children inherit the properties of parent, so we have to write extends parent, and he extends parent to, or she, whoever the kid may be, I don't know them, right? So extends parent, and the kid 3 also extends parent. Alright, now let us go to the main. So where am I going to write the main function? If I write main function here, kid2 is not inheriting kid1 or kid3, so I cannot access those two methods, right? So I have to think a way to write a main program or main function or main method. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write a new class for that, saying class space alright, hierarchical. Is this the right spelling? Yep. So let me just write the main function, public static void main. So back it. Okay, first of all I'm going to create an object for the kid1. So kid1, k1 is my object name, new kid1. And you may be wondering that this class is not extending the kid1, so how can I create an object of that class in this class? Wait for it and I will tell you. Let me write kid1 says, or let me this is better. Kid1 says, and k1 can access the parent method because kid1 is extending parent. Alright, and k1 can also access its own method because it owns it, right? What's the point if it cannot access its own method? So kid1 method. Yep. In the same way, we are going to write same code for k2 and k3, if you know what I mean. This is for k2 and this is for k3. So let me just change them fast. Here is k3. k3 k3 dot and oh my, this is really a lot of work. kid3 method, yep. And here it's gonna be kid2 method. Alright, let us check if everything is alright. So we have a package, we have a parent which says I own a car, and we have kid1 which says I own a bike, and kid2 says I own a bicycle, and kid3 says I own a game console. And at last we have the main function or main method. In the object-oriented language we are going to say main method. So kid1, alright, kid2, alright. Let us see. I have found like a new thing in Notepad++ that you can directly go to CMD right from here. So you just have to right click on the tab of your file name and just open containing folder in CMD. That directly opens the containing folder. So we have Java C, and this generates the class files in the package. So we have the file name hierarchical.java. I hope there are no errors. Awesome. So Java space, we have examples dot hierarchical. I don't know how to pronounce it, but this is how it goes. So let's do it. Ouch. One sec. Hierarchical public static void main. Oh, we don't have string hierarchies. I forgot it. I'm sorry, guys. See, this is what I was talking about. This is why I was not sure whether everything was written correctly. So let me compile this again. We have it. So kid 1 says, I own a car, I own a bike. Kid 1 says. Oh, let me add some detail over here. Alright. And if you see, there is no space between. There is no space here and here. So whenever a new heading starts, I prefer to put some space. So I'm just gonna put \n so that it generates a new line before printing that. So we have. It's even more better if I put some more tab space, right? Why not? If you have that liberty, we will use it. That is freedom, right? So let's change for this too. So in this case, we don't want extra space between them. We just want them to move forward. I mean, to give tab space. So I'm gonna give st here, here, and here, and finally here. Hopefully, let's do this. There we have it. So kid 1 says, I own a car, I own a bike. Kid 2 says, I own a car, I own a bicycle. Kid 3 says, I own a car, I own a game console. So kid 1 has bike, kid 2 has bicycle, kid 3 has a game console, but all of them have something in common, which is their dad, right? So, and I have to mention something to you, which is when the parent removes that object out of house, no kid can access it. You know what I mean? So if the parent sells the cars to someone, the children cannot access that car. So if I say there is no method here, see what happens. That's it. They cannot, find parent method over here. Even if they find them, I mean, if I put something like he no more owns a car, so I'm just going to put it as a comment line so that the compiler will not execute it. So all that they say is, excuse me, all that they say is this: kid 1 says bike, kid 2 says bicycle, kid 3 says console, but they don't say car, just because the parent don't have the car now. So this is a separate class, and I'm using method, the object of other class from here, and I didn't extend that class over here. So how is it working? If I don't put extends and directly call using the other object, that means I'm just calling it. So it comes to me, executes, and goes away. So it does not belong to me. But when I put extends, it belongs to me. That is the difference. So I hope you have understood this. When I put extends, it belongs to me, and when I don't put extends, it comes to me and does the work and goes away. And that is why I cannot use the object of hierarchical to call parent method, and that is why I created an object for kid 1 in this method. So if you want a demo for that, I can show it to you. So let me just copy this class name. So H is my object for hierarchical class. So if I try to call parent method from this class, see what happens. H dot parent method. There is an error that says cannot find symbol. So if you did not extend it, you cannot find it unless you create the object for the superclass itself. So you have created the object for other class. So if you create an object of the other class, that object finds the method and calls it, but your object cannot find the method. And in the same way, if I try to call kid2 method using k1, it won't work either. Let me give that a demo, and here it is. Kid2 method is cannot find symbol. Yep. So this is how it works. We have created this hierarchical inheritance just to call it, let it execute, and send it away, but it does not belong to hierarchical just because it did not extend any of the classes above this class. So if you have any doubt, you can go ahead and put a comment. I will definitely answer you. There is nothing like ignoring any of my viewers. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you have learned something, and in the next video I will be coming back with some more inheritance. Until then, keep coding, and like, comment and subscribe. Do whatever you do. Code Chest signing off.